Hi friends, welcome to update 3 of my Project Pan video where I give you some progress and goals of my makeup usage of my many products here in the project. So let's get right to it. The first product is, as always, my Chanel Le Beige Skin Tint, Water Skin Tint. This is the product that will not die because I'm mostly focusing on the products that are coming up next. But I really enjoy using this product and I've used it a total of 6 times since the last update. And as you can see, it's on its last legs, but there is still some products left, as you can see by the bar here. So I think it'll take another 2 or 3 months to use up because I'm still focusing on the other skin tints that I have in this project, but afterwards I think it'll be finished really fast. I love this. Like I said, once I finish it up, I will repurchase it. Probably not right away, but I will always want to have this product in my collection. It's just so beautiful. I'm going to do a tiny bit to show you. So it's this liquidy base, and then there's some pigment suspended in the liquid. And see how natural it is? It just kind of sinks into your skin and it gives this beautiful sort of smooth veil of blur. I love this product so much and I will always have it in my collection. And I can't wait to repurchase it once I use it up. That's how much I love it. I have to have it. And just look how beautiful that is compared to this hand here. So this is the sort of original before and this is after. Just see how it just subtly blurs the veins in my hands and you can't even tell. It just looks like your own skin. I love this so much. Anyway, okay, so my goal for this product is to use it once again 6 times for the next update. So that's my goal for that one. Next is very exciting. So this is a skin tint together I use in conjunction because this one's too dark and this one's too light. It's the Beautycounter skin tint with a SPF of 20. It's discontinued now, but anyway, I'm trying to use both of them up. And this mark that you see here is from the last update. And so the current update is that I've used it basically down to the bottom. I can still get product out, but I am almost certain by next update I won't be able to. So this is on its last legs and I'm so happy about that. It's about time to get it out of my collection. I used both and 18 times since the last update. And this line here is a new mark. So this is the progress on the lighter tint. So I'm almost positive I'll finish this by the next update. So that's the goal for this product. And then this one is just further usage. I think I might still have some left in this bottle because I don't have trouble pumping it out yet. So I think this will stick around, but this one is definitely ready to go. So I'm very excited to see if I can get it done by the next update. This is the MAC Glow Play blush and So Natural. So I am so close to hitting pan, you guys. I've used it a total of 15 times since the last update and it's looking so flat every which way, and you can kind of see the ridges from the bottom. I'm trying to fairly use it, and so I'm trying to spread my brush around when I'm using it. Otherwise I think it would have hit pan by now, but I don't think it would have been a true pan because the product is so bouncy that every time you dig in it kind of moves around. So I wanted to give you a swatch of it so you can see. It's possibly one of my most favorite blushes, I would say. It's just got this beautiful skin like flush, very light, but you can also pack it on. So I really love it. And yeah, I just love it. So the goal is definitely to hit pan, and I don't know if I will by next update, but the goal for next month is definitely to use it a minimum 15 times like I did in this last update. Now you guys, drum roll, I have reached pan on the next product. So this is a cream blush from Beautycounter and I hit pan, you guys. Look at that beautiful pan. I'm so excited. This was a cool tone pink blush and it was in the shade Rosebud. It's just such a pretty color and it's very healthy and it makes me look flushed naturally. and I hit my goal. My goal is to hit pan on this product. I used it a total of 19 times since my last update. So that's how I reached my goal. And I will happily roll this out now that I know how much I love it. I will continue to use it, sort of not part of the project, but just, you know, to reach for it when I think to use a cool pink color on my cheeks. Now, because I have other blushes in this project that I'm still using up, that I'm still trying to hit pan on, I'm not going to roll in a blush. I am going to roll in my pair of concealers. Unfortunately, I'm always between shades, as you can tell, so I have to mix the both of them. They're Tarte Shape Tape. It's called Contour Concealer. I don't know if it's the original or not, but one is in light neutral and one is in light sand, and I mix both for my perfect concealer shade. So I will be rolling these guys in. I'll keep them standing and make a starting mark. So that's to replace the cream blush that I just hit pan on. The goal for the concealers is to use it a total of 15 times by the next update, because I don't always use concealers. So that's why I'm putting it in the project pan, so I can focus on using them up. Otherwise, sometimes I skip them. So by putting it in the project, I'm kind of forcing myself to use them a little bit more. So after that, the next product to be updated on is called New Attitude, in the shade New Attitude from Nars. And can you see the side pan is getting bigger? But I still haven't hit side pan, which is my goal. And Nars, I used it a total of 14 times since the last update. So that's this blush here. And then next is the Becca bronzer. So it's on its last legs, guys. Look at how much progress I made. I am so happy about that. I don't think I'll finish it by next update, but I think it'll be even more destroyed by the next update. So I used this a total of 16 times since the last update, and the goal is to use it a total of 15 times for the next update. I'm just gonna say 15 for most products that I'm using in this project, because I do want to leave some room to use other products for fun as well. Now, the Becca. So this is the Becca Endless Bronze and Glow, and this is kind of a 3-in-1 palette, face palette. I used it a total of 15 times since the last update. And you know how I was complaining that you really can't see any progress? I feel like this side pan is getting a bit deeper, and the imprint is finally going. So this side pan here, can you see how sort of deep you can see the metal edge as compared to, let's say, this side? So I haven't used as much on this side, so the edge is not as deep. But anyway, I'm focusing my brush over here when I use this product. So I'm really hoping to get some usage right there for the next update, but we will see. So this, I will put it here. So it's this beautiful glowy peachy highlighter almost, or blush topper. That's how I use it for. Sometimes if I want it to be a blush topper, I put more peach in it. If I want to use it more of a highlight, I put more of the highlight color in it. So this one, once again, next update, I aim to use that 15 times as well. So the contour stick from Charlotte Tilbury, I used this a total of 8 times since the last update, so there's still a lot of product left in here, and I didn't use it enough to make another progress mark, so it's still at the last progress mark. But you guys, there's not a lot of product in here. It's only 12 mils, but it's so pigmented yet so easy to blend out that I feel like this will take the whole year, and I'm fine with that. And I have it on today. It's just so natural, and it gives you such a subtle shade, and I really need help in the contouring department because I've got some chub still left over from pregnancy. So this is my friend, and I love to use this, and I really like it. The hype is real. Contour wand, easy contour sculptor. So and I completely agree. I really love it. So so there's that. I do want to use it a little bit more in the next month. I will set a goal of maybe 10 uses for that one rather than 15, just because I don't always contour or have time to when I do my makeup. The Nude by Nature powder, I've used, sorry for the flash here, I'll show you just the back. I've used it a total of 7 times as a setting powder, and it was not enough to make a new mark. I've been not using this a lot at all, you guys. I'm not a setting powder person. I'm a finishing powder person, as in I like to use a finishing powder to diffuse and blend out my face color cosmetics, but I don't usually have trouble with my foundation not wearing very long, so I tend to not use setting powders, and that's why I put this in here. And even by not using it very much, I'm actually learning a lot about myself, because, you know, the whole drama with Givenchy powder, you know, having reformulated, and now they've come out with a press version. The old me would have been, oh, I want to try it so badly. You know, I really want to get that powder. And look at this. Look at the setting powder. I've had this in the project, and I've used it maybe a total of 20 times this entire year. What am I doing trying to get another powder, or being tempted by another powder when I have a perfectly good setting powder that I am not using? So I just love Project Pan so much, in that even if I'm neglecting a product, I'm learning a lot just by neglecting it in my project. So I highly recommend doing this, guys, if you're not already. Okay, so the next product to update you on is a primer, moisturizing primer from Beauty Counter, and this is the last mark usage, because I only used it a total of 4 times since the last update. And once again, lessons learned, I'm not a primer girl, and so this, just by not using even my Project Pan primer, I'm stopping myself from trying to buy more primers, because what are they going to do? Sit around in my collection and get expired, because I just don't use primers. So although I want to try to use these products more going forward, I'm glad by not using them, I'm sort of preventing myself from adding more in that category. So the next one, though, this is a product I sorely need, which is the Becca under eye corrector, and in light. And I've made a lot of progress, you guys. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very, very deep, the dip, and I'm just about to hit pan, I feel like. And you never know, but this is very needed. I love this product so much, because I don't get a lot of sleep with my 2 little ones. I always need it right in here to correct before I put on my concealer. So I love this product, and I love using it, and I used it a total of 19 times since the last update, and the goal is always to use 15 for the products that I typically reach for. So there is that. And then the eyeliner from Care-Wise, and then the lip liner. So usually I like to update both of these. Look how short they are now. I'm so proud of myself. I've used both a total of 19 times since the last update, and I've made some marks here, so I won't put them next to the notebook, but the green mark here is the new progress mark of where I used the eyeliner. So this is the eyeliner progress, and this is the lip liner progress. So I'm just making steady progress, and you know, I'm using them every time I do my makeup. If it wasn't in the project, I may not, is that's always the reason why I put them in a project. So the goal for next time is always to use them 15 times. And then next is the foundation powder from Makeup Forever. I finally have widened the pan quite a bit. It's a nice big shiny pan now. I used it a total of 14 times since the last update, and the goal is to use a total of 15 times for the next update. And last but not least, the Hollywood Film Star Glow something of Charlotte Tilbury. So this is a fresh mark. I used it that much. I used it a total of 13 times, so I'm really starting to dig in. I love that it gives a soft glow to the skin, and I'm forcing myself to use it because in the Project Pan, and I'm falling more in love with it as I use it. It really gives the skin such a beautiful filtered glow look without adding too much coverage. So I love it so much. And that's it, guys. That's a lot of products to update you on. I'm so excited about my roll-in, and I will see you next time to hopefully give you even better updates. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of videos. It really helps out my channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon. Bye.